So I've just been to our kind of local wrecker that has some old Valiant parts, and we've picked up these a bunch of manifold studs like this. Now these are ones that I've just taken out of the head. These are ones that I replaced that were broken, and I got these from their new aftermarket, I guess. I won't name the company because it's not, they didn't actually make it, but if you look at the blanking in the center of it, you get a little bit of blank before it goes to the next thread. You look at the blank of a genuine one, it's got a much bigger section of blank. So the difference is this one goes in and then stops fairly quickly before it bites, and you can't, obviously, because the threads hit the blank part, and you can't go any further. These ones will go in quite a depth. They'll go in quite a fair way into the head before they'll sort of jam up. And if you let it do that, go in as far as it wants to go, you get very little room at the end to put your nut on. So what I'm trying to say is I much prefer these originals than these ones here. So that's what we're going to be using, these old stock originals. Alright, so we've just put some of this RTV thread sealant or gasket maker high temp just around the edges of the extractor mouth here of all these openings, because what I'm trying to do is knock out one theory that the water is coming from the studs. If there's a leak in the studs, and it's because there were signs of water stainage coming down the gasket when I took these manifolds off. If the water is somehow working its way into the pipes, what I'm hoping is that this sealant will stop that. So, but if we're still getting water after this, then we need to look at other issues inside the head. So let's start with this. So here we go, attempt number 4. So we've sealed up all of our studs. Once again, I've replaced some studs, and we'll put some RTV around the face of the extractor mouths, or the openings there. So let's see what happens. Oh, it might help if I put my coil lead on. Right, let's try that. Not sure if I'm getting fuel now. I'll get one pump. It's probably because I had to take the fuel hose out yesterday to refill the jerry can. Hang on, I might have to squirt some fuel in there. So good. Okay, so today is engine installation day. So we've got our bay all set, ready to go. And hopefully that chain's going to give us enough height to get it straight in there and drop it in. I was considering putting it on with the bell housing, but I don't think we're going to have the room to swivel it around and put it in there, so we'll probably have to put it on afterwards. But anyway, let's raise her up. Let's bring the engine up. All right, so we've got it next to the car. Just far away. So we should be able to get this up and in sideways, and then we'll swing it around once it's in the engine bay. Full height, okay, hold it there. Right, I'm just going to move it in. Oh, it was? Yep. Okay. So yeah, we're putting it in sideways, and as soon as we clear over the front part of the car, which we just about are, then we're going to turn it around, lower the crane a bit, and slowly feed it in. This is the way we've got it out. So, all right. So we just stay there. Now we need to come forward a little. No, we don't. We need to come down a bit, actually. All right, we're just about in. So we're going in, as you can see, we're going in sideways. We've got our arm just under the bonnet. And I've had to take off the engine mount off the side here because it was hanging over the top front of the car. So at least now we can push this in. So if you go down very, very slow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it, we're past the bonnet. Go down a bit more, Joel. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, go down real slow. Hold it there.
Roll the car forward, maybe.
I want to clear that filter over, make sure we've got nothing getting crushed. Now, all that clear. Which room we got there? Okay. just go down like the smallest amount, just to the oil filter. Almost touch that, hold it there. Now can you drive the engine in a little bit? That's it, hold it there, and we're in. Just turn it around. Let's just spin the engine around. Stay there. On the way. Right. Now just, how far can we come down? Just come down a little bit, like just a very, very small amount. So we're just going to come down in increments and push it back in increments. Hold it there. Now can you push the engine in a bit more, Joel? There, okay. Now come down a little bit more. See the fan blades at the bottom here? Just don't let them touch the radiator support. Okay, hold it there. And that way. Okay, I'll give you the camera. What I might do is take this fan off. Once I've got him in the clutch. Right, so I'm probably going to have to take these fan blades off because we're going in with the actual clutch itself, which is taking up that much more room. So, alright, give us 2 secs, we'll get that fan off. What's macro?
Zoom lens.
Oh, alright, so we've taken off our fan blades. So that's given us a lot more room, okay? So now we're just going to come down very slow. Yep, keep going. We've cleared the bonnet, keep going. There's, keep going. Let's just hold them there for a sec. Just have a look on your side, Joel. Is there anything that's caught up or anything bound or it's going to break or all good?
Yep.
Alright, keep coming down. Let me straighten it up first, hang on. Alright, yep, come down. Nice and slow. Beautiful, looking very good. Okay, hold it there because now we're going to line up these engine mounts. This is going to be tricky. We might have to actually roll the car forward. So if you stick your head under here on my side, Joel, see the engine mount on my side? So there's a stud that's hanging straight down, and if you can see the hole in the cross member there?
Yeah.
That stud is going to go through that hole. Pretty sure it's that hole? Yeah, it's that hole. So, so you might have to pull the car forward.
Okay, you're going to lower it?
Yeah, well, let's just line it up first, but you need to stick your eyes under it. Why is it going forward? Hang on a sec. Actually, you might have to come down a little bit more. We've got to clear the clutch back here. It's got to clear the firewall. Ugh. Just a little bit, but we don't want the studs to land on the cross member. Just come down slowly. Okay, hold it there. Yep, that's good. Now, I don't know if you can stick your head under the car, but how far away is the stud from the hole? It's about an inch and a half. I can see from up here. See that nut right at the top?
Yeah.
The others, I'm pretty sure if you put your finger under there, complete opposite side of that stud nut is the stud right there. Should be.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we'll line up that nut with the crossmember hole. So pull the car forward. Okay, now you might need to come down a little bit more with the engine. Oh, too much. Oh, that's okay actually. Try pull the car forward now. Okay, hang on. Now so it's that stud. It's got to go back about half an inch because the hole, or 1 inch, the hole's there. So let me just pull it that way. So you go underneath and just see is it lined up. And then there's one on the other side as well that was to line up. Looking good. Let me get one, hang on. How's this mount looking? Oh, this one's way off.
Yeah, I can't see the stud through the hole.
Okay, so what we're going to do is...
Lift it.
This mount over here is way off. Yeah, because the blade's not on. So trying to line up this mount with that hole, it's impossible because I've put the clutch on the back of it. I was hoping I can get the whole assembly together. But we're going to have to take that clutch plate and pressure plate off to give us that extra couple of inches of room, unfortunately. For me, I've got to take this off. Just trying to save myself some work, but I've made more work for myself. Lose the direction. Clutch plate goes in. Just keep it all together like this. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to take the flywheel off. I don't think so. I think we've got it out with the flywheel on. Let's do that. Bolts in there. Okay. Take two. Alright, let's try this again. So I'll go around the other side. They were all good intentions. All right, let's go back in. Nice and slow. Okay, hold it there. Okay, keep coming down slowly. Nice and slow. That's it, keep going. Now hold it there. Okay, now, let me just get this wire out of the way. So we don't get our wiring looms crushed. Now, if you pull the car towards you, Joel. Keep going. Beautiful. Alright, almost in the hole for the stud. So if you lower the engine light very, very slightly. Keep going. Okay, hold it there. Got it too far. Just go up a little bit. Keep going a little bit more. Hold it there. Okay, hold it right there. Okay, now I'll give you the camera. Come around the side. See what I'm trying to do there with that mount. So this is where we need the Slant 6 to slant, because it needs to kind of drop in there. I'll keep that in position. How far away are we from the other stud? Is it lined up?
It's floating a fair way above the chassis.
It's just above it, but it's in
Yeah.
line with the hole?
Yeah, it's just about, yeah.
Okay. Now what you can do is lock this up a bit better. Okay, just lower the engine a little bit now. Okay, hold there. How's the other stud looking?
Yeah, it's still, yep.
If I let it go, is it going down the hole?
Probably.
in the hole?
No, it's floating above it still.
How much? What's the gap? What, from the bolt to the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, let it down a bit more, I suppose. Maybe I got the wrong. Hang on.
I was thinking that could be the wrong way around.
What's that?
The
No, they can't only go one way, but it might not be that hole. There might be another hole under there. Let's have a look. If you have a look at that mount down there, I've half got it off, but I was having trouble lining that up with that hole on the side. The other side goes in beautifully, but if you have a look at it, I've made a really stupid mistake here when I've put it back on the car. This is after we painted up the block. It's actually upside down. It should be up the other way, so that's why we're having trouble lining that up with that hole. So maybe I'll fix that.
So there's the left-hand engine mount. It's gone through the hole.
Beautiful. Let's just check this side. I'll have that torch as well. Can't see it. Let's have a look at this side. Where are we? There we go. And the driver's side studs poked its head through as well. So it helps when you have the engine mount the right way around. That could be an advantage. So now, so they're both, that stud's all the way through, Joel?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we just pretty much got to lower the engine, I guess. Then it's still, you can see that these, let me get it in picture. It's got a slot, so obviously that the whole engine can move around in the slot. So we probably have to centralise it. But just for now, let's lower the engine down a little bit more until it basically sits where it's going to sit. We'll just see if it centralises itself. Yeah, it looks like it will. Okay, hold in there. Your stud's all the way in?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's gone all the way through, so let's put some nuts and washers on it. Alright, so we've got our driver side engine mat in. I've put a spring washer in there. Standard, they don't come with a spring washer, it's just a flat washer, then the nut against it. I think it should have some tension with a spring washer at least, especially for an engine mount, so they're in. So that's it. It's in the car, officially. Still no gearbox, but it's in. The heart's back in the chest. I was hoping that we could have stuck it in with a fan, but clearly there was going to be no way that was going to happen. So anyway, we just could put a fan back on. So let's get the crane out. Keep coming down. Okay, jack up and away. Now the Slant 6 is actually slanting. Doesn't look right now because we've had it up straight for so long. Okay, let's get that out of the way. That's it. Woohoo! Milestone. Alright, now I've ordered a new inlet manifold gasket that we still have to put on. It's still coming, so we haven't got it yet. We'll wait for the new gasket to arrive. We'll just get our homemade bracket off now.